Welcome to another collective thrift haul. I've been accumulating these things over the past few months. One of the items I have worn already, the rest I have just kept as they were when I bought them. I tend to prefer to do that because if I start wearing things and just introduce them to my wardrobe straight away, then it just all blends in, and then I'll probably never get around to doing a thrift haul. I'll start off with the charity shop stuff. I've been wanting to find a few more cozy items that I can wear for winter, so I found this amazing full-length cardigan. I can actually wear it more as a jacket, which is quite handy. This is the one that I've been wearing, although it is a bit big, so I think I will take in the armpits a bit just so it's not so baggy. The person sizing it in the charity shop thought it was a small, but we know how inaccurate these things can be. So this was $8.99, which is a little steep, but I was willing to pay that. And that's the label there. So not sure when it's from, because I've never heard of this brand before. And I really love all these buttons all down the front. I did actually have one fall off the other day whilst I was wearing it, but luckily I heard it fall, so I just need to sew that back on. And I'll probably take in the bits at the same time as doing that, so it's done. This next item is quite similar, but different enough I think, and I actually found this on the same day that I found the other cardigan, within about 5 minutes of each other. I found that in the one shop and then I found this one in the next one. So it's again a little bit big, so I'll be altering it anyway, but I will get to that. It's got this open vent all the way down the front, and again it's a kind of ankle length jumpery thing, and I think I will alter the neck as well, just because I'm not such a fan of the tight turtleneck sort of jumpers. So I'll probably add a bit of extra fabric in there so it just kind of drapes nicely. It was £5, and it is a Shein item, but it's exactly what I had in mind, what I was looking for. So I grabbed it anyway. My plan for this is to use this massive zip. I've had this a little while. I got it just off Amazon or something, I think, and online it just said chunky, and I don't think it had any measurements apart from the actual length of it. But yes, when it turned up I was a little surprised to find that it was almost cartoonishly big. So what I had planned to use it for wasn't really viable given the size of it, so I just hung on to it, and when I found this jumper I thought, you know what, this is going to look amazing if I add it in to this event here. And I think I will actually open it up all the way up to the neck and add it in there. So yeah, it'll be the perfect addition, and it'll just make it that much more interesting. Next couple of items are dresses. So we've got this one, and again it's got that kind of ribbed texture which I've been really loving lately. I really love mesh details like this and the asymmetry at the top here. And with this one, because it is a size 6 UK, I did need to try it on beforehand, because size 6 or extra small, it can be a bit hit or miss for me. It's from Quiz, so just a kind of modern fast fashion brand, and I paid £6.50 for it. The second dress, and I was actually wanting to find this sort of style of clothing when I was out shopping, and I don't necessarily believe in the whole manifestation thing. I think it's more about focusing on what you're looking for, and what really caught my eye was this lacing at the back. So as you can see, it's not actually black, but this dark grey I think adds a lot of dimension to an outfit, especially if you've got other things that are black. And it is a size 10, so I will need to take it in at the top just a bit. But then at the side it's got this lace in here, so it's really nice and adjustable. This kind of embroidered bit here, I will take out the silver thread. It does have a print directly onto the fabric as well, but that's not an issue for me. I just want to take off this silver stitching just because it makes it less versatile for me. I don't really tend to wear that much silver, apart from silver jewellery of course. Under the skirt it's got all these tie bits, and when I found it was not tied up or anything, so I had a bit of fun kind of experimenting with the tie-up bits. This really interesting printed label on there. It's a Joe Brown's item, and this one was £9. Now we're on to the stuff that I found online. This vest type thing, it is dark grey, so I will be dyeing it black, which will be very easy because it's 100% cotton. And I really loved the pockets on this. That's what really drew me to it. And I love asymmetrical stuff like this. It's from Sandwich. Not heard of it before, so I'm not sure if that's a modern brand or not. I've been watching quite a lot of Star Wars recently, all the recent series that have been made. I've been really loving wearing kind of Star Wars inspired outfits. I thought this would work really well for that. I've been wanting more biohazard stuff, so I found this patch. I think it was something like $2.50, but I remember the postage was more than the actual item. So it's just a case of deciding what to put this on really, because there are just so many different things I could put it on. I'm thinking probably I will use it for some sort of accessory, so then I can just add it into any outfit instead of it being on an item of clothing like a top. So then I'd be a bit more limited with how I can use it. So maybe some sort of waist belt corsety thing, I'm thinking. Just like in the middle there. But yeah, you will see. Shockingly, these are blue. I know. But they're a kind of greyish, sort of muted blue. And I really love this printed bit on here. And I thought these were a very cyberpunk looking pair of trousers. So I thought, you know what, let's just go for it. We'll try it out. I love all the details, like this horizontal stitching. And the only thing with these is, because they're not stretchy, I could do with them being like a centimetre larger in the hip area, because I can wear them fine. They're just, you know, like a corset for my legs. So I might try doing that thing where you make your jeans wet whilst you're wearing them, and then just kind of wear them about until they're dry, and supposedly they're supposed to fit better after doing that, but I may try doing that. I'm size 27, which, I mean, that's usually the inch size of the waist when it's in a number like that, I think. But I've measured the waist and it's 29 inches, not 27, which is good for me though, because if they were 27 inches on the waist, they would not fit, so that's fine by me. I was considering trying to dye these black. I may do, but for now I will wear them as is. Although I will, this patch on the back here, I'm going to take that off, because I don't think it really fits with the whole style of the rest of the trousers. Another pair of jeans, and these would actually work quite well with my outfit today. However, I do need to take them in at the waist. They are the brand Darker Waves. They're a medium, so I was expecting to need to take them in at the waist a bit, but they fit really nicely on the hips, so that's great. And they have a bit of stretch, so they're going to be really comfy. They are a skinny leg, but they do have this zip on the side, so although that does mean that I can't really wear these inside boots just because of this zip here, which is usually why I like skinny jeans, because you can just tuck them into boots, and I basically live in boots. but with this I can just unzip it and put it over it. So that'll be a fun variation. Oh, and I forgot to say, I actually got these on eBay. I don't usually shop on eBay, but I just occasionally have a quick browse. And I found these and thought they were a reasonable price, so I bought them, obviously, because I'm holding them. So yeah, the seller didn't mention that there was this hole here. I'm assuming this happened from pulling them up. But hey, it's fine, I can just sew it shut, so I'm not too fussed about that. And again, something that they didn't mention was there are a few spots of rust from the eyelets. But you know, it's fine. And I was going to just dye these black straight away. However, I think I will have them as they are for a little bit. They're not white as such, they're a kind of dirty white, I guess you could say, which works for me really well because I do like incorporating white, but then white just seems to be a stain magnet for me. So once I inevitably get something on these, I will dye them black. The last three things I have are tops. So again, a non-black item. This is from All Saints. But yeah, I really was drawn to all the asymmetric details, and I really like this popper detail. And even though it is a brass colour, but I do occasionally like having brass colours within my outfits. That's the label there. And this is a size 6, so it's really nice and snug, which is great because it's stretchy and comfy. This I will absolutely definitely be dyeing black because it's a kind of brownish grey, and I do not do brown. It's not a colour I enjoy. I might actually do a video of the various things I'll be dyeing because I do have one project that requires dyeing black, so that will be the main focus of the video, I think, but then I'll still include a few other things that I'm dyeing whenever I get around to doing that. Now this top is not really looking like much at the moment, but it's actually another alternative brand. I don't usually tend to find much of these secondhand, but it's by Heartless, and it is a size large. I had it in my likes, and then payday came around and I was like, ooh, let's get myself something, and in my excitement I forgot that this was a large. But it's fine, I will take it in. I am very specific with how I like things to fit me, so I usually have to end up altering things. So yeah, this is actually zips off, which is really fun. The sleeves do have thumb holes, however, because it's not fitted at all, I will not be using these thumb holes. I might try sewing it shut, we'll have to see. Now we've got all the details I really like. I've got mesh, we've got black plastic zips, and we've got a black earring at the top here. And I don't normally go for kind of high neck stuff, but you know, it's always good to try things that are a little bit out of your comfort zone. And for the final item, we have a Cybergoth top, and it was listed as a medium, and unfortunately it's a men's top, so it's a lot larger than I thought it would be. I was thinking it would just be, you know, like a little bit oversized, kind of comfy, but no. It is very cozy though, it's nice and soft. It is going to be a bit more complicated to take it in, but I'm thinking I will take it in kind of using these seams and kind of tuck it in this way to bring the shoulders in. I wanted to get more green on clothing into my wardrobe. I like how the lines have got this kind of green highlight in them instead of just being green themselves. And I really love how the design kind of wraps over the shoulder like that and comes down onto the front. Oh, and all these things apart from those trousers, I don't think I mentioned, are from Vinted. That's what I mainly use. So that was everything that I had to show you for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.